Hey everybody, we are back and playing 3-minute chess, okay? And I'm here to just set the stage. I'm here to sandbag, okay? The way I'm going to sandbag is by saying that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. We've been playing some good chess lately. The time has come for us to not be so good anymore. Maybe like even just saying that we've been playing good is kind of humorous, I suppose, in and of itself, but because we've certainly made our fair share of mistakes as well. Okay, so here I got to look at this for a second. If I take, they take. Not great. What? But if I take, take, I can't just put them in check. Okay, so we need to play like, oh, that's not a good move though. Then they push me off, and they take this. We're playing against the closed Sicilian expert? Yeah, exactly. This blocks it off for a second at least. It also makes their bishop worse, which is, if I may say so myself, is kind of pog. I am okay with that. We should move faster. We're moving far too slow. Here's a thought for you. Put some pressure on this one right here. Okay, and then they take some pressure off of it. And then what do I do to respond to that? Get ready to do a kingside push? I don't know. That seems dangerous. Wait, they're kind of closed in, though. I don't know. I don't have an answer for what's going on here. Hold on. I got plays. I got plays. We have to take. Otherwise, our system is too screwed up. Hit him with one of those. How are you going to respond? How much are we down on time? Enough to be displeased? Still continuing to be displeased, by the way. Move me up here. I don't really want to take here because I want to keep this bishop useless. Not that our bishop's really that good either, but I'm getting ready to go like dunk, dunk. But I need to figure out how I'm going to do this first, and whether or not it does anything for me. By the way, my bishop is useless. I don't want to just act like I'm insulting their bishops. My bishop also fairly useless. I think what we want to do is double our rooks here first so that we can force the take to put some pressure on the F file. We also want to move a little quicker. I feel like this position is acceptable. I wish to do this. If they take, we just do that. If they push, we just do this. The bishop's already useless. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do... Let's do this one. Let's make it harder for them to get an open file. Ah, that's why you don't do that one. I forgot about that part. Now our queen is pinned. We can resolve the pin. We take, they take. Still get in there. Let's get our bishop to safety. This seems horrible. I think I've worked our way into a vastly inferior position. I think I put in a lot of work just to get nothing out of it. And then I've given up this pawn. We're about to be, yes, systematically broken down. What are we down by right now? 3 pawns. 3 pawns in a fairly simplified game. It's very spooky. But at least we're only down 30 seconds on top of that. We need to get some more pressure on the enemy team. The only way that's going to happen is if we can get down behind enemy lines. Something like this. And it's still probably not gonna be enough. Yeah, because they go straight for the promotion. Hold on, though. There might be something to this. They could still go for the promotion, but at least we got one of those. Stop them from moving. How does this look? How does this look? It looks bad. You take my bishop. I do this. You take my bishop. Okay. We're going to end up losing this bishop. Let's force... I mean, that's not great, obviously. They make this move. We're in a tight spot. We're going to lose a piece here. We're lucky we're not losing more. I think that's a merciful save. We got very lucky there. Just block it. I don't know what's happening. We still don't have time to do anything. But what are we on? 14 seconds? Miracles do happen. Get it twisted. Yeah, it's that's a dangerous move. This is a dangerous move. Okay, understood. Move the pawn, move the pawn. I can't talk for a second. You wouldn't go for the draw. That's a problem. No, it's not. Endless checks. Send it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I have to move faster. Fair enough. Honestly, we were still down 2. We're also down 20, 29, 54. So fair enough. We made 7 mistakes, 6 blunders, and had 2 missed wins. Not a great game in the whole scheme of things, but I think after the blunder, we kind of played our way back to decency there. Bro, how are you moving so fast? How do you know the openings so well? It doesn't seem like you should know the openings this well. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't you know a little bit less about the openings? Also, like, if you know this much about the openings, why you got this pawn? You know what's this pawn doing here? This pawn that's just out here in no man's land? What's he doing? What's his story? Anyway, I don't know. I'm just being toxic, I guess. Let's threaten this. That's going to be your weak pawn. That's where we're going to try to get an advantage. Okay. Let's continue to press set advantage without putting ourselves in a position where you can just move here and annoy me. There you go. That's something. Okay, I see why you would do that. Let's do this so you can't move your knight. You can still move it, I guess, now that I think about it. Your queen's covering it. Okay, you can still move it, by the way. I think you might lose a pawn if you move it, but it's nothing too serious. I got to be honest with you. I think the days... We could go here, by the way, and maybe take it for sure. But I feel like your days are numbered here. Not like your chances of winning, I should say. But like... Watch this. This pawn's days are numbered. This was not as good of a move as I thought it was. In fact, it wasn't even really close. It wasn't even in the ballpark of good moves. And now I've left this open to you, which is actually like a great move. Let's resolve some tension and then come here. They could still come here. I really thought... I think that that's going to end up being blunderable. I looked at that knight being there, and I was like, how am I not going to win a free piece here? And I couldn't come up with an answer, to be honest with you. It's a hard choice. I mean, no, it's not. I think your knight has to go here. Not so much for the check, but just like it was just the best position. But now I'm like, wait a second. Now I'm looking at this, and I'm like, is my knight not... Oh, it's not trapped anymore because we made a space for it with the queen. Thankfully. But I think if they had just done this, I lose the knight. There was no place for me to go without being taken. So we got a little lucky there. You take my bishop. Okay, what comes next? Whenever an opponent does this, I'm willing to just give him a chance. I want to see what happens. I don't want to be the guy that's going to cancel your attack for you. That's what happens. Oh, wait, maybe like queen here? Queen there. Still doesn't look great, for the record. Wait, they put me in check. I go here. They put me in like check. No, it's not checkmate. It's not checkmate. I think we got to get our rook involved to have a chance. Because like it's not good. It's definitely not a good situation. We got a lot of pressure coming here. But this does not kill us. Or like, sorry, this does not kill us because our knight's now back in a good position. That would annoy me. I don't think there's any doubt about that. This is now, they don't, okay, you do that, now I do this. Okay, that's the whole reason I moved the knight, was to open up the screen. Okay, then I will also just take your pawn. I've been there. Let's get some threats going here. I'm still, like, this is a nasty attack. Let's try to get them to swap queens. They'd rather not. I can understand the mindset. Certainly feel like there might have been something better than just this, but it is always nice to swap. When you're ahead, at least. Oh, this is such a better move. They lose their queen. I've only got 22 seconds. I took a pawn. I could have won a queen. Pain. Pain. We are up a rook in several pawns, though. So what are you doing? I don't know. But this is nasty. Okay? That's not nasty any longer. I know what I must do. Don't stalemate him. That's a big one. You can still move. Take some pawns. Okay, I got to figure this one out. You can still move. You can still move. You can still move. You're dead. What are you going to do? You're going to wait me out for 25 seconds? You're trying to catch me off balance in the timing window? I'll take that. We're back. We're back. That felt good. It felt like I have a bias sometimes in the game of chess. I say to myself, if my opponent is willing to do this attack, then the attack must be good. Okay, gaming. So I go, I'll do anything to stop you from making this attack. And then it turns out that not in every situation is the attack that good, honestly. Okay, why do I see why I get screwed by this. Okay. So we don't take. We let you do whatever you please. I'll take here and screw up your pawn structure. You want to take me here? Go ahead. This pawn's very weak. Ah, my piece! Right, my piece. My piece. Is it bad? Wait, what? No. Is it bad to lose a piece? Is losing a piece bad? Or is that the sort of thing that you just say like, ah, whatever? Most gamers would probably call it bad. I, on the other hand, I'm not like other gamers. I think that maybe we'll say, hey, you know what? We got an extra couple of pawns out of it, and I wasn't using that knight anyway. Clearly, if I forgot it existed, clearly I wasn't using it to begin with. Okay, I'd rather you didn't. Are you going to take my pawn? I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't, honestly. I'd rather you didn't. I think that was just a nothing move to buy some time for them. Their queen can't really move without giving me this pawn, which is kind of sick. I see, okay, obviously I didn't anticipate that, which was actually a very solid move. They can move as long as they threaten my queen. Now we threaten this pawn. Okay, let's tighten up the pawn structure on level 3. This is not an easy situation to get out of. Because they made this move, now maybe it wasn't a nothing move. They got out of their out of the back rank mate. So we can't afford to swap pieces. We have to get an unjustifiable amount of material somehow. There's a pawn in here for us. Please. I'm going through all this just to win a pawn. Are we even winning a pawn? Would I be okay with you taking me? I mean, you take a rook, I take a rook. At least we get a pawn out of it. It's not a lot. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good move. I lose a lot here. No, wait. No, I don't. Well, yes, I still lose my knight. No, I don't. Let's keep taking pawns. I definitely don't think we're winning. Or, like, let me rephrase. I definitely don't think we can win. Just got to find the right spot here. I think it's there. So the bishop is a little bit scared. We are equivalent on material, but 2 bishops is pretty solid. Put you in check. That's not good. Okay, so you've cost me another piece. Fair enough. You cost me a pawn there. You're doing a great job of working me down, honestly. And then if I go, I can't even swap with you. That's the thing. Yeah, because if I swap, then I'm really down. Because of the bishop pair. But then what do we do instead? Threaten the bishop, I guess, and keep an eye on this one right here. There's still a chance. Like, it's not unwinnable. But I do worry about, like, check. I'm going here for some reason. I'm going here. The knight's got to get involved. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe it's... they have to move their queen anyway to generate some offense. I think we need the knight to be involved as, like, as a defender. We basically got to be annoying. We have to become completely insufferable. Luckily, I've got a lot of experience with that. Now you go here. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We do... No. We do this. Which is still really scary. Because I get checkmated. Okay, well played. Well played. 8 blunders? Now, did I tell you we were looking for a rollback today, or did I tell you we were looking for a rollback? Okay, you put me in check. It's a very aggressive queen. And I'm scared because you're a 1500 level gamer. You're in my head. Now, this square is obviously very dangerous right here, which is why I'm not going just, like, as aggressive as possible. Chess King PF. Okay. We got some scary situations here. Like, our knight has nowhere to move. So that's not great. What did I think was going to happen there? Nothing good, let me tell you that. I don't know why I thought my knight was protected. Because if they took my knight before, I took their bishop. But then they... Yeah, okay. So, this is fine. Hold on, it's actually fine. You may not believe me. It's actually fine. What are they going to do with their queen? Where's your queen going? It's trapped. It's lost by... You thought you got a free knight out of me? You didn't get a free knight out of me. You just created a situation. It was a 17-move zugzwang for me to receive your queen in exchange for 1 to 2 pieces. Well, well, well. I mean, we have to take the queen. You can then choose what you wish to do from this point forward. Are you going to castle queenside? I bet you want to, which is why I'm going to do this, which does not stop you, now that I think about it. But that's okay. We should move a little faster. I'm going to get sicko mode with it, because I've already castled kingside. Why don't we just force your knight back? Now I realize, actually, this is horrendous. But no, maybe it's not that bad. The knight is basically useless right now. They're going to castle kingside. That's fine. I've still got a nice pawn storm here. That's probably what people who are good at chess would say. They have no defense on the king side. Let's start forcing them back. Let's start forcing some decision-making process. Whoa, okay. They aren't afraid of anything. They got their own little pushback here. Okay, very interesting. We go there, so the bishop can't go there easily and threaten this pawn, I think. This pawn's going to be a bit of a weak spot for it. By the way, this is where we go. Yeah, we got to get some aggression on you there. What do you do about this? The knight's in danger, but if they move the knight, they lose. Okay. See, that's I spent weeks planning that, and then you just tweeted it out. Next step, right here, get this bad boy pinned. Allows us to start putting pressure on this. This guy's now got 2 moments of aggression on him. It's an industry term, a moment of aggression. We're up by 5 with an extra 3 seconds on the clock. But 5 is not necessarily that much. I bet we probably lose this. Never mind. We're going to lose our bishop, though. That's true. No, we're not, because you can't take me. Because now I've got too much pressure on your rook. You're still not going to take me. And now I'll just take you, because now I got double pressure on the pawn. There's a lot of ways out of this. My personal favorite, right here. He said with no authority at all. Okay, this is like very close to mate in 1. I don't know if it's mate in 2 or it's just annoying. It's definitely annoying. They can't win. I mean, I hate to sound like braggadocious. There's no winning path in this game. I know how this sounds. It just gets worse. The more you struggle against the bind, the tighter it gets. I'm telling you. And you can't even take me because you're pinned. You're pinned on this. I'm sorry. I didn't really want it to go down like that either, okay? But you come over, you get on, oh, check out my cool Scandinavian defense, the Mises Cottridge variation. You stepped him, okay, honestly, good game. Good game, good game, good game, good game. I got to remember, they're not opponents IRL. They're just people living their lives, playing some chess, okay? But it's hard not to take it personally. It's hard not to take it personally. It's a disrespectful opening, okay? Maybe not, I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching. Some good games, some bad games. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!